a hard-fought game where the team comes up short. What's the message to the group afterwards in the locker room?
Great message for our group of the urgency that we have to play with, the consistency that we have to play with from game to game. It's kind of what we talked about after the game. We had some great segments throughout the course of this game with physicality, our approach, our mentality. And so now we got to do it again. Go back home and reload and get back after it again.
What were you seeing in those the offensive scoring droughts in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, again, their pressure. Give them credit for that. I think we had some good looks. The shots that we did get. Tried to keep things really simple because of their aggressiveness. But overall, the approach of our guys coming to this game, you got to give them credit.
And to piggyback that, what are you most proud of in terms of the urgency that you saw in the effort overall? Yeah,
that's going to be our challenge for the remainder of the year, to be able to not worry about who we're playing, our approach to shoot-arounds, our approach to our game prep, our approach to actually playing each possession. That's going to be our challenge for the rest of the year.
Brian?
Hey, Jacque. 19 points in the fourth quarter. I think maybe five or six turnovers. Was that more them and their pressure? Was that more you guys?
I think a little combination of both, Brian. I do give them credit for being able to put lengthy defenders on our guys. We had some decent looks at the rim. I think LA had some good looks. Patty had a nice corner three at the same time. JJ got to the rim. So different guys were able to get good looks. I think it was a little combination of both.
Hey, Jacque, I got two quick ones for you. Did you think about turning to Goran down the stretch there? Or, I think he played 15 minutes. Is he not really physically able to maybe take on a heavier workload yet?
No, I think we wanted to stay pretty big. I think that helped us in the zone tonight, helped us rebound the basketball. Didn't get it done, rebounding-wise in the second half. So we tried to spin the guards a little bit, continue to not put too much pressure on Gordon as he gets his legs underneath him. So it was more strategic than anything of staying big.
Yeah, and then just, obviously much closer game than last night. I mean, how much of that was just effort and maybe some execution, X's and O's things that made the difference with that?
Well, I think if you unravel everything, yesterday was a little surprising for everybody. The way they played, they had come off 2 losses and they really hit us in the mouth. The news of our head coach not being able to coach hit us in the mouth also. We were able to get our legs underneath us second night and play a little bit more aggressive and physical.
Given the way Toronto plays defensively, those kind of final 2 offensive possessions, first one, no timeout, you get a bucket. Second one, it ends regulation. Was it strategic not call timeout in that situation?
Yeah, they have been very aggressive on our side out of bounds. And so we got the backdoor layup with Patty and with JJ just pushing it up with their defense not set. The thought was, could we get another shot with maybe 4 or 5 seconds left on the shot clock and have one more timeout left to advance? Gary Trent was knocking down free throws. So strategically, we were trying to get that accomplished. Need a few more seconds there, Michael.
What was the exchange between LaMarcus and the officials on the defensive 3 seconds call? So that ended up being pretty big.
Was Steve going to pay my fine or what you trying to do here?
What was communicated, I guess, in that LaMarcus just didn't.
There's some crucial points in the game,
yeah.
Especially under 2 minutes. And we were pretty effective in our zone tonight. LA was kind of anchoring that, his communication. LA's communication to me, he thought he had cleansed with the defender, and also they went into pick and roll. So we thought we were in good shape.
Last one, Brian.
3 games behind them with, I think, 19 to play. I mean, just how dire is the play-in situation now?
Yeah, Brian, it is a sense of urgency for sure. We talked about it before the game. We talked about it after the game. We'll talk about it when we get back home. There is an urgency. It has to be with this group. They have to feel it. They have to sense it and embrace it and walk right through that door. So there is a sense of urgency with this group. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, JV.